What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And today we're going to be doing a how-to video. Yay, another how-to video. But yeah, we're gonna be doing how to uninstall a third gen Camaro Firebird 82 to 92 rear end. And so far the tools I got are the electric impact 1/2 inch, 3/4, or I believe it's 19 millimeter. Yeah, 19 millimeter for the lug nuts on the tires. I plan on leaving the tires on for my application of what I plan on doing. And the only other tool you're going to need is a 21 millimeter socket on the impact for the lower, for dropping the shocks off the bottom. And everything else is going to be done with this bad boy right here. Right here. Diablo blade, sawzall. I'm going to show you the proper way to remove a rear end, especially if you're trashing it and you're getting all the other bullshit out of there to make way for something that is better and it's going to last longer and all that good stuff. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'll show you what we got going on over here. Alright, so I'm laying on my plastic underneath the car, looking at a plan of attack of this thing. 90% of the time, I don't even know why I start to pull these things. I haven't pulled the rear end in a while, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get the sawzall. I'm going to cut the lower control arms, what they call the LCAs. I'm going to cut the sway bar links, which is what we call the dog bones, which are right here. Cut these straight through and get those off, because I really don't feel like breaking out all the sockets for all this, and this thing is going to get scrapped anyway, so it's just easier to do it this way. And I'll bring the saws all over, and I'm going to cut this lower pan hard bar off right here. Get the blade in there and cut it off here. This one will eventually get cut off as well, because I got to drop the gas tank out of it, but that's not anything we have to deal with now. Get over there, cut the brake line. The e-brake lines are kind of a pain. We'll get into that in a second. So let me get up here, get up off the ground, and we're gonna get the sows howling. Oh, we're going sows howling. So I got the car, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, got the car up on the jack stands, the 6 tons in the front, and I just got it sitting on blocks in the back because I really don't give a shit. And I'm not under the car. I was just a second ago, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not going to hurt me. So I'm going to set you guys up so you can see that. But I'm going to cut it right here, straight down. There we go. One lower control arm done. Bad boy is good enough here. Set you right there. Let's see what you're looking at. Alright. I'm going to try to cut the sway bar link first. Maybe not. Might actually have to pull the tire off to cut the sway bar link. I don't know. Or get under the car and do it, and I really don't want to do that either. realize how hard stuff is until you actually go start cutting it. Move the other one down. God, stinks over here. Smells like mice pee-pee. Oh my, it's horrible. So bad. So much rust. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and pull the tire off, give me a little more room. There we go. Get at it a lot better now. These things are hard, boy. And it's pinching. That's why it's doing that. Now, over here, see guys up right here, grab impact fire off. Oh. That bad boy out the way. Here's I'll lay the impact right down on the cord of the. Oh, look at the blade! It's kind of wobbly. It's doing wobbly things. Look at that. Wobbly blade. Cut this guy. Wobbly guy. Alright. Now I gotta see, I know I gotta cut a panhard bar, but I also gotta get up under here and get roller donut. Look at rust in one spot. So get up under here and see. Look at that. It's not even sitting on it. It's awesome. I forgot how these stupid things come off. These things are a pain in the ass. It'd be so much easier if I could just cut them at the rear end. Oh, look at that. Somebody had a rotted gas line, so they put a piece of hose and then another piece of hose and another clamp. Straight bypassed it. You know, like they had an electric fuel pump on it at one point because there's a ground that's sitting there that shouldn't have been there. But shit. I always forget how these things come apart. Oh, looks to me like these clips that hold it in there are pretty rotted. These guys right here. And this one is pretty bad too. Those just pop out from under there. And then you usually, if you can, I think the cables actually, you can actually get the cables, you can pull the cables forward, which I should be able to move these, because if you guys remember in that one video, I think I broke all this shit loose. I took everything out of the brakes. There were rust falling on me. I took everything out of it. Let me see here. Oh, you guys like this. Yep. Alright, I think you turn this cable sideways. So even though it's at that big hole and out of the slot that holds it in, it's either got a lot of rust build up on it, or it just wants to stay in its home. I don't know. Pull this one out. Let's see if I can do the same with this guy. Okay. Okay, got the one off. Alright, there's that. Got those out of there. And then this can stay on the car. Now, it's either one or two things. Either I get the Sawzall and I cut this part of the bracket right here to open it up so it easily pops out, or try to figure out how to just break those clips off to where, I know what they are. They're the type of metal clips where you push them in It just pops straight through the hole, but for some reason it just seems like it's gonna be such a pain in the ass to do that. So I'll probably just grab the Sawzall and cut the bracket. Hopefully that'll be make it easier to get this shit off. So, let's see here. Let's switch over. Look at that here. I can drag it over here without falling off of the car. This blade's a little long, so I think I'm gonna grab a shorter blade. Here, I got a new blade in there. I guess I don't have a shorter blade, so grab one that's a little bit better, a little bit newer. It looks like it's only been used once. Gets to cut. The problem is there's like no room to cuts. Look at that. Cut the ear right off. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright. Let's try that on this one. God, it smells like mice pee down here. Like super bad. God, you can tell this car was a mouse house car. Whew. Holy shit. Reeks down here. Ooh, that little sliver of metal is a little hot. Alright, let's see. What's the best way to do this when you're upside down under a rusty car? It's probably not the best way to do it this way, but look at that. Okay, so that's done. Now, the only other thing to do is we got to crawl off from under here. Being that I know you guys are gonna be on my ass. Got all the dirt on your lens, but I know you guys are gonna be on my ass about it. It's not safe. You can still put them up on blocks and all that shit. And I have a daughter, and I already know. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw the wheels back on it real quick, just so it's sitting on the ground, and then we'll go from there. So give me 1 second. All right, guys. So got tires back on it. Now, for the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this lower panhard bar off. Contemplating how I want to do this. I know I'm going to cut it here, and I'll probably also cut it over there. When I do this, the rear end, if you see the spring perch, it's going to tilt. It's going to go like this, bing. It's going to try to drop down because the only thing holding it is the rear shocks. Those guys right there, the shitty old shocks, which we'll pull off with a 21mm socket at the end, and I'll show you what I plan on doing. But be very careful if you're going to do this. I mean, this is a shitty 10 bolt 308 open rear end. It's nothing worth keeping, but be careful, because when it tilts, these springs will try to fly out of the pocket, even though they're already loose. But you got to be real careful when it comes to springs. So like I said, just be careful when you're messing around with stuff like this. I knew this was going to happen. Didn't get it quite all the way through because of this bar being in the way. I'll move down here and cut this end off. So that broke off. That's good. Here's that scrap pile. And now I need the impact in the 21. And I'm gonna drop this side. Usually you put a jack under it. I honestly don't give a shit, and it's gonna drop straight to like what, 2 inches? No, 3-4 inches to the ground. Big deal. Don't care. So I'm gonna grab the impact. Move the sawzall out of the way. And I'm gonna pull this guy off right here. Well, huh. Okay. Funny thing is, it's so rusted. It's just sitting in there spinning. Huh. Let's try the other side. It's probably gonna do the same damn shit. I did not soak any of this stuff down with PV glass or liquid wrench. I don't see why, because I'm not gonna waste. So let's go in the scrapyard. And the exact same thing. So what to do now? What to do now? Usually this is the easiest way to go about pulling them. And let's see here. Of course, it's still sore. Still got the brace on. This is the only other option. Hope and pray it don't spin, but now I'm gonna have to go get some other sockets, so I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. So grab some sockets here. Guess it's a 15mm. Sit you guys right here. Let's see what happens. See if this bad boy rips out of here real quick. Oh no, it could never be that easy. Looks like it started to and then it hit the top right here where it's rusty. That down in there, it's kind of rusty. So I got the good old vice grip. Vice grip's on the shaft of the shot. Bing! There it goes. So it went bing! You hear it hit the ground. On the springs. Another spring to add to the collection. And pull that off. Now, come over here and do the same thing. See if I can just zip it off of there. Looks like that's it. Alrighty guys. So now I'll take all my tools. I like to keep my tools all in one pile. Don't lose anything. Now, only problem is these damn things are going to be in the way for me to be able to roll it from under the car. The problem. That and the stupid loops for the cable right here. So I might have to get the saws on and cut that. Just be like me, just do. Stupid. Spring isolators. This one is in better shape. Yeah, see, this one isn't connected to the body. See, that one isn't in that better shape. Oh, might have to keep those. Well, there's some more steel. There's spring to add to the collection. But look at the bottom of the shocks. Look how horrible they are. Look at this. Look at the rust. Look at that. Thing rusted clean through. And they're still pushed like all the way up. Which sucks. Clean this stuff up here. What I'm trying to do is I was trying to Yeah, these things should be shot where they stay down. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this one stays down. Yeah, look at this. God. Shit is so horrible. You need a tetanus shot just to be around this car. Get this bad boy down. Yep. Stay down. Yep. Yeah, they're so shot they ain't going nowhere. That's good. Wow. The rear bump stops are in really good condition. Usually they rot off the damn car. So that's not a bad thing. But therein lies another problem. Because I don't feel like. Wait, hold on. Move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. And move that out of the way. I'm just gonna grab it right here. The sway bar. Only problem is the body of the car needs to go higher because the tires will hit the fender wells. So yeah. Let's see. What do we do about this? Being that there's like nothing left in the car, I could literally probably leg press this thing up and pull it out from under here. So it's crazy because there's like no weight left to this car. Back section of the car is actually over the front. So yeah, leaky. Looks like the axle tube was leaking. plastic trying to pull 200-pound fucking rearend by yourself. Ah, stinky water. Oh, I see what part of our problem is. One thing I forgot. You guys already know. Brake line. Ah, stinky water leaking on me. Well, as long as I can get I'm gonna jack up right where I'm at right there, and I'm gonna jack up and drag this side out as far as I can, and then I'll jack up this side and do the same thing. I'll drag it up out of here. Mayhem. Ooh, mayhem. Just get it up just high enough to get that out of there. Alright, here we go. Look at all the water leaking out of there. Yeah, the reason why there's water leaking out of the trunk section is because I drilled holes in it. So that, oh, you know what? So that I could get all the water out of it. Actually, after thinking about it, what's this? Should be able to. Essentially, should be able to drag this side this way, because that's underneath the car. Sawzall. Now that'll clear, and this is high enough. It should roll right up off from under there. All this glass sucks. Oh, you guys fell over. Oh, you guys are. Come on now. All right. Come on. Alright, look at that. Usually, there's a good reason why I don't. This one's weird. It's a solid torque arm. It doesn't have the holes in it. Usually there's a hole in the torque arm, and you stick your hand in it and use it as sort of a handle, and then you can pick this thing up and roll it around, do whatever you want to do with it. Which that thing will get cut off right here just to make transport easier, and I'll roll it over to there and throw it on the back of the trailer once it comes to that point. I'm gonna let this thing down so it's a little more safe, because look, look at the gap, and then look at the gap. Use both hands to jack down. Alright. There we go. Now we're back on the jack stands. That one isn't for some reason, but who knows? So, yeah, buddy. So yeah, that's how I remove a rear end, along with, you know, the lovely trapdoor mod bullshit. But yeah, so that's the destruction on the 91 teal car. And as you can see, this thing's shot Fred Flintstone all the way to the store. Fred Flintstone all the way. Look at this. This is crazy. Check this shit out. What's this? Probably wouldn't even be able to sit in here. I think I sat in here before. What's this shit? So, okay. Hey honey, we need to go to the store. Oh really? Yeah, let's go to the store. Going to the store. Going to the store. Driving the Camaro. Going to the store. Fred Flintstone power. Alright guys, I'm sweaty. I need to get a shower, and my daughter will be getting off the bus soon, and then I got other stuff to do. So like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, let me know what's going on. Free stickers, hit me up, cameramanchris79@gmail.com. And if you want to, send some letters or something to me. My P.O. box is in the link down below in the drop box. See you next time.